Volunteers of America is a unique organization because we're a full-service accredited business. We consider ourselves in the business of changing lives, over 20,000 lives a year, and restoring them to self-sufficiency. We have a very broad mission. We do everything from addiction recovery treatment to supporting veterans return to their communities after serving our country. We serve homeless children and their parents in a residential setting. We serve individuals who are developmentally disabled and individuals who are at risk for HIV or living with HIV in our community.
My son, he had some behavioral issues that kind of contributed to us being homeless. I was embarrassed, I felt helpless, and I knew as a man that I was the one that was going to be held accountable. And I wanted to make sure that I took advantage of everything that they had. Financial literacy classes, just paying your bills on time, how to ask certain questions if you don't understand when you're taking out a loan. Because I tell you what, without credit, without, these things to show you how to move forward in life, I was stuck. It was tough going through that time, but where I'm at now, I'm very appreciative. Volunteers of America gave me a second chance at life.
We have the opportunity to talk to folks who are already putting budgets together and learning to save, and we try to take that a little bit further and have them put things into real perspective. It's using that information to make better decisions in the end.
My bottom was I was pregnant with Aubrey, her dad being released from jail. That really was when my addiction went full flight, doing things that I said I never even dreamed to do. There was just a day that we went to see Ella, and just leaving, having to have my 2-year-old little girl say bye and that she wanted to come home with us, and just to tell her that she couldn't. With Ella's dad passing away, that was really when I realized how much this disease wants me dead as well. I'm so grateful that I got a bed there, and I mean, it's seriously by the grace of God that I did. Very quickly, I got custody back of my daughter. I learned who I was, and I learned how to live sober, cook sober, clean sober, and parent sober. I wish that it could hold 100 women at a time.
Addiction is a disease. It's not a moral failing. It's not something that people choose to become or choose to struggle with. And in fact, it's a disease that, like many illnesses, affect all of our families, either directly or indirectly. So at Volunteers of America, our philosophy of what affects one of us affects all of us means that we have a moral and social justice obligation to provide services in our community for those who are struggling with this problem of addiction.
I came from a really nice family. They call me the rich kid because I went to St. X and Trinity. From the time I started drinking, I think I was locked up over 20 different times. I got presented with an opportunity to go to treatment. Kind of by a miracle, got let out to come to the program.
I'll never forget it because it was my 26th birthday. I came into Volunteers of America and thought to myself, Lord, this is either the worst gift or the best gift you ever gave me, walking up the steps to the 4th floor,
I didn't realize I had a problem. Everybody else around me was telling me that I needed to get some help.
I had been incarcerated for a good 10 solid months before I came here, and I had a lot of time to think without drugs on my brain. So when I got here, I was ready to do something different. What was being taught was self-accountability, which I had none of or knew nothing of or knew nothing about at all.
We used to have these groups up there, man, and they were the most powerful things I've ever experienced in my life. And through a process of that, man, the light started to just open up to me. And I realized that I didn't really have all the answers, and I realized that I wasn't better than everybody. And started to get some hope that really life could be good sober. This might work for me.
Something real, very real and profound happened inside our hearts through this program that changed our lives forever.
I believe God puts people in our lives when we need them in there. Been blessed beyond beyond measure, and I'm just real grateful that I get to be a part of this, because there's a lot of people that don't get this opportunity.
To me personally, I feel like life is relationships, and it's interaction between two people that feel and love, and through that program I have lifelong, even if we didn't see each other for 10 years, it'd be like we never missed a day.
Volunteers of America gave me like a real gift in my heart that I wanted to share with people, that they can get better, that there's something really special that can be found in life, and I found that up here.
I'm an alcoholic. My name is Chris Dickey. I make a deep and personal commitment to stay clean and sober today. My sobriety date's May the 18th, 2006.
My name is Michael Kimmler. My sobriety date is August 27th, 2005, and today I make a deep and personal commitment to stay sober.
My name is Ricky Green. My sobriety date is April 20th of 2006. I make a deep and personal commitment to stay clean and sober today.
My name is David Tarullo. My sobriety date is November 17th, 2005, and I make a deep personal commitment to stay clean and sober today.
For me, compassion is a verb. It means taking action, and there are so many ways that this community can take action in very meaningful ways by getting engaged in our mission. At the end of the day, we're all connected, and what affects one of us affects all of us. For me, to truly be living in a compassionate city means that we have to reach out to each other despite what neighborhoods we've come from, what high schools we went to, and really invest not only in our own families, but in every family in this community.